Well, I'm not going to go there. This is the news side of the organization. But let me ask you. You say your goal is to get electric vehicles to the mass market.
Yes.
Are we going to get electric vehicles to the mass market through a startup entrepreneurial operation like Tesla, or are we going to get it there through Nissan, General Motors, Ford, et cetera, taking up the banner?
I think it's really going to come there through the whole industry moving towards electrification. I'm supportive of any move by any company to create electric vehicles. So I think it's great what Nissan is doing with the Leaf, what GM is doing with the Volt, what Daimler is doing with the electric Mercedes.
Do you consider them competition?
Well, I guess they're competition in a sense, but pretty indirectly. It's such a huge market that we don't see people necessarily choosing to buy a Volt or a Leaf rather than a Tesla. I guess technically competition, but not in a significant way. The overarching goal of Tesla is to get the industry to move towards electrification, competition or not, and whether we do that with our own cars, with cars that we help other people make, as we're doing with Daimler. We're producing battery packs and chargers for the Mercedes A-Class, for the electric smart car. With Toyota, we're producing the entire electric powertrain for the electric RAV4. We're just trying to move the industry towards electrification faster than it might otherwise go, and we're certainly quite pleased whenever there's any announcement about another manufacturer producing electric cars.
But there's clearly a strategy split among the big manufacturers. I mean, Nissan made this decision to produce an all-electric car. It hasn't sold terribly well. You talk to Ford, for instance. They'll say they think hybrids are the way to go. Do you have an opinion on who's right in that argument?
Well, I strongly believe that the future is pure electric cars.
Not hybrids.
Not hybrids. I think hybrids are an interim step. They're sort of like an amphibian. You know, it's when life was going from the oceans to land, there are probably a lot of amphibians. But that's not the end solution.
Yeah.
You know, I think you want to go all electric because that is the truly sustainable path. And I think if you split the baby and you have a car that is trying to be a good gasoline car and a good electric car, you end up being not as compelling as either a pure gasoline or pure electric.